Sarah, are you ready?
I'm a lady.
And welcome to Idol Days, the show about idol animes. I'm Star.
And I'm Sarah.
And it's happy 1-year anniversary to the podcast,
Yay!
you guys.
It's been 1 year.
A whole dang year of us talking about idoloos.
Idoluminatis.
And such. Idoluminatis, that too.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just kind of gonna be a chill episode. We've got like some stuff to discuss. We're gonna do like a brief recap of the last year. We took questions from our wonderful listeners.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of dumb things that we're gonna throw in there.
Hey.
That I'm very excited about.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe at the end we'll talk about what's in the future for the podcast.
What? That's so exciting. So,
yeah,
this episode is just like our variety show, the Idol Days variety show.
I like it. I like it. Our variety show where you get a new episode once a year, and then the rest of the time we just talk about anime.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So what did we do this year, Star? It's been so long.
A lot of shit. So, I guess first we can start off with just kind of like going through the past year.
Yeah.
Who we've become and where we've been to get here.
I've had no character progression, except I have pink hair now.
You do have pink hair. You dyed your hair pink. And actually, if you are listening to this in a podcast reader that supports like new cover cards, you may notice that we have season 2 character art now.
What? Star, it's amazing.
Thank you. I wanted to do some new like little character portraits for the two of us for the new quote unquote season.
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah, season 2. So we kind of collaborated together. We designed some new outfits for ourselves. The very first ones we did were heavily based on the Omoi Yo Hitotsu, the outfits from Love Live Sunshine, because I really enjoy those. But these ones were based more on like kind of the military style outfits that idols sometimes wear, which oh, big dokies, I love that style so much. If I could wear it every day, I would.
And we thought it was really important to have tiny hats.
Tiny hats are the most important part of the outfit, Sarah. They bring the whole goddamn thing together. We both have tiny top hats. It was important.
I can't wait for next year where we have tiny cowboy hats.
Yeehaw! Well, now we're setting a precedent that season 3 we have to have cowboy outfits.
Yeah.
It's just like Monster Hunter all over again.
It is.
We gotta be cowboys.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Anyway. So, brief recap of just the past season, I guess, of the show if we're breaking up years by seasons.
It's a really long running season. I'm used to these 13 episode arcs.
Whole damn year, yeah. Well, I mean, it was almost the length of a 2-season anime.
Oh, heck, you're right!
27 episodes, not including our intro.
Yep.
Yep. So, we'll just bust through these really quick, because I have, like, a couple of follow-up comments for a couple of the shows, and I think that would be interesting to talk about. So, first one we did was Idolmaster 2011.
Oh.
The original.
We are ready. Say. We are lady.
Hajime yo-wo! You gotta put a real emphasis on the yo-wo!
Yo-wo!
I know that's not how they do it in the original, but it's important to me. Hajime yo-wo! But yeah, original Idolmaster is and always shall be a classic, dear to my heart. Have several Idolmaster tapestries on my wall. If you guys... I know a handful of people who listen to our podcast have stumbled upon my D&D TikToks where I film just like sitting on my bed and I have a giant Idolmaster cheerleader tapestry over my bed, and so many people have commented on it.
Oh, I just remember your tiny apartment in Japan, Star. Like your whole apartment was a shrine to Idolmaster. The whole thing. The whole apartment.
Not the whole thing.
The living room and your bedroom.
Yeah, well, I had my apartment in Japan was much larger than I needed it to be. Like, I had a whole extra room that I didn't do anything with. It just became a big laundry room where I aired out my laundry. And that room had no decor in it, but, like, my bedroom had my big Idolmaster tapestry, and then my living room had just, like, all kinds of shit that I had collected and just grew and started taping things to the wall as I got them. It was a whole thing.
Yep.
But yeah, so as far as Idolmaster goes, we've done Idolmaster. We did the movie. We did
Sidem.
We did Sidem. We still need to do Cinderella Girls.
Yep.
And then Million Live is getting an anime eventually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We don't have an exact date for that as far as I know, but I'm excited for it because it looks cute.
Woohoo!
So maybe this year we shall engage in those activities.
And then after Idolmaster Original 2011, that's when we started doing the you watch a show, I watch a show, and then we watch a show together.
Yeah. That was, like, we don't really have a pattern. It's more just like, this is the vibe for me right now. I want to watch this show. I want to watch it. And also it's a lot easier for both of us to kind of like split up and each watch shows than us having to watch an anime every single week.
Mm-hmm. Especially when we watch shows together, since Star and I share Crunchyroll and Funimation. Don't tell anyone.
It gets so scrambled. It's like, I don't remember which episode I was on, and Sarah's watched further than me. What the fuck do I do? Did I already watch this one? I don't remember, but Sarah definitely did. But yeah, so our next episode after that was Perfect Blue. Still an awesome movie, still holds up. If you think you can handle the drama and the kind of psychological horror aspect of it, definitely recommend going to watch that.
And then from Perfect Blue, I took parasocial relationships in a different direction. Came out, I think, at the beginning of last year, or maybe the end of the year before it. If my favorite...
It was brand new when we recorded that episode. So
if my favorite pop idol made it into the Budokan, I would die. Super cute, and I got to flex my shipping muscles.
You flexed so hard with your ships. I'm happy that you got that opportunity. Also, so I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but I am the one who handles like all of our social media just because I find it entertaining.
I'm bad at it.
I really enjoy, like, scheduling posts and thinking about analytics. Like, that's my zone. That's what I enjoy doing. This one is the worst one to tag. Like, on Instagram.
So long.
I have no fucking idea what to tag it as, ever. And so I'm just like, shrug. I'm just gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing whenever I have to make a post about this anime.
I love.
But yeah, and then after that one was another just... Star wanted to watch this show, conveniently was an idol show, so now we're going to use it on the podcast, was 22/7.
And that started our Idol Illuminati deep dive.
I think technically the phrase Idol Illuminati didn't start until Love Live.
I think it was Love Live, yep.
This was definitely like kind of the origins of the what the fuck.
Yep.
So the cool thing about 22/7, I'm not sure if we'll ever be able to maybe do like a mini episode on this, but they have come out with an OVA since we recorded that episode, because the IRL group 22/7 has 11 members now instead of 8. So they added 3 new people and thus 3 new characters to the group. And so the OVA, I read like a summary of it online. I haven't been able to watch it yet. But basically, like, it's kind of the drama that surrounds, like, they almost disbanded, but then they didn't. But then, like, we kind of left the anime on the cliffhanger of the Wall, their manager, being like, recruit 3 new idols. And so then the OVA is kind of about, like, integrating those
Star,
3 into the group.
you at least have to watch it. Maybe if I rewatch, or if I watch 22/7, we could watch it together, because I think this will add some insight to our Idol Illuminati conspiracies.
It certainly would. The thing is that it was like a Blu-ray exclusive, and I'm not sure if there's a good way to watch it anywhere.
That's me back on eBay. That's what.
There will certainly not be a legal place to watch it, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So
also, if we do that, it'd have to be just like a mini episode. Because how long can we talk about one 20-minute anime episode?
Well,
knowing us, 2 hours.
If we do an Idol Illuminati deep dive, Star.
Oh, sure. That could just be part of it.
It could be.
Incredible.
After 22/7, we came back together. We watched Idolish 7. Neither of us had watched Idolish 7 until now. And
probably the biggest unexpected come from behind adoration of a show for me.
Yeah, same here. I was like, well, watch it. I think I'd like it, but I don't think I'll love it. But no, I'm in. I'm in deep.
Yeah. No, yeah, because, like, I mean, I've talked about this on the podcast, so I'm not going to ramble too much, but, like, I was before watching Idolish 7, I was very about Guidols. I'm like, they don't have cute skirts, why the fuck do I care? But there's something about I7, man. It's so fucking good.
It's so good.
Like, I really did not think I was going to adore it quite as much as I do, and it makes me very sad that cons are not happening because I need to hoard my boys.
The boys. Speaking of boys, after iDOL 7, I watched Sukiuta.
And how did you feel about that one, Sarah?
Oh, it was my first big disappointment of the podcast, probably.
Mm.
It was not. It was boring. It wasn't even like bad. It was just kind of boring. I could tell there was so much potential, but it was just like probably would have done better as like an audio drama.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of the shows where just we have no prior connection with the franchise, and so therefore we are not going to be as attached to it. Like, I understand how someone who is coming into this with knowledge of the characters and knowledge of like the series as a whole would super enjoy this anime. More power to you. It's not for newbies.
Yeah, it's
what we've discovered.
We've talked about this in our early episodes, but the way we go in and do our reviews and summaries, we want to emphasize that we are just watching the anime, and we want to like kind of look at how it does as an anime itself.
Yeah, so like one of my big things is when I sit down to watch a new show, doesn't even have to be anime. Like, this applies to video games, this applies to anything. If I have to engage with external supplemental media in order to enjoy your story fully, I'm probably just gonna tune out because I don't want to do homework.
Sorry, this is why you're not deep in the iDOL Illuminati ARG that we started.
When did you start an ARG?
iDOL Illuminati.
Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, so like a few shows we are just going to cut, like shows that we have already been fans of. Like for me, Idolmaster, I'm already a fan of it, so I'm already kind of coming into it with the supplemental knowledge, but I've used that more to just add trivia to the episodes, less to analyze them all as a whole.
Yep.
That's why I keep screaming about the Dearly Stars girls every time we have an Idolmaster episode. One of these days they will get the recognition they deserve!
One day!
But not today.
So after Sukiuta, we continued on the boy train and Star watched something.
Star watched Sekko Boys.
Yeah, and I still haven't seen it. That's my update.
Sarah, you gotta watch it!
I gotta watch it. I don't know why I haven't seen it.
Sarah, you gotta watch it, and then we gotta do like a rewind episode where you talk about Sekko Boys.
The Sekko Boys rewind.
We can just tack it on to the end of the episode like we did with Perfect Blue.
There we go.
Just retroactively go back and like add the disc scratch, and then Sarah comes in and be like, "Hey,
you probably wondered how I ended up here."
You probably want to know how I ended up in this situation. I watched Sekko Boys, and now we're going to talk about it for another 30 minutes and lengthen this episode retroactively.
Maybe season 3 intro episode will have watched Sekko Boys. We will see.
I gotta wait a whole year for you to watch the Statue Boys?
We
Sarah,
don't know.
You disappoint me.
We don't know.
You disappoint me. Anyway, so after Sekko Boys, we
Live,
removed
Laugh, Love,
ourselves...
Live!
Live, Laugh, Love Live, Summer of Love Live has officially begun. We're on the 4-episode, 2-month-long Love Live train choo-choo.
Choo-choo! Star had, before we did this podcast, she had a very complicated relationship with Love Live.
Yes, I do. I still do, to be fair.
I've always been ambivalent about the first Love Live. I hadn't watched it, but I also had no strong opinions just from it before I watched it. And then Love Live Sunshine I thought was cute. Kind of the same. Love Live Original, it's all right. Love Live Sunshine is pretty cute. Yep.
It's a good show to watch if you want a good time, but like, I was thinking about this last night while I was level grinding in Bravely Default, is that I feel like one of the reasons that I attached myself to Love Live Sunshine more is it feels like they learned from their kind of shortcomings with the first series and used that to make the following series stronger. So like with Love Live Sunshine, you get a lot more of the character conflict, you get a lot more character growth, you learn more about the characters. I still have my qualms with some of the things they did in the plot, but we did a whole episode on it, so you can listen to that if you want to hear about it.
I do think it's weird how the Love Live that was based like on the ocean side had less crabs in it than the one in Akihabara, but you know.
You mean the crabs that we summoned in our brains?
I don't know what you're talking about. There's definitely crabs in Love Live.
Yeah, well, at some point we'll have to do just like a dumb episode. Like, if we can't finish an episode in time and we haven't watched enough anime, we'll just do a random one-off episode where we describe the plot of our
fake idols.
Our fake idol anime that we've just spawned over the course of doing this podcast and gradually added lore to it.
And if you are listening to this anniversary episode and you have not listened to our Love Live episodes, they are probably the ones where we get the most. We just go wild.
Yeah, aside from our one standout episode where, Wake Up Girls Part 2, where we did do a whole skit in the middle of it. Love Live was just kind of the part where, like, if you're looking at a graph, like a line graph of the amount of chaos in our podcast versus which episode it is, like, it would be kind of like wavering up and down for those first few episodes, and then as soon as Love Live starts, pachoo, it rockets into the fucking stratosphere.
Ultimate chaos.
I don't know what it was about Love Live, but something just triggered us to just go buck wild.
It's that summer crazy. That's what happened.
Summer lovin', talking about crabs.
Oh my gosh.
So that's that. So after our 4-episode long stint with Love Live, we returned to our boys, with Idolish 7 Vibrato, which is kind of like the mini transitional series between Idolish 7 and the second season, which we haven't watched yet, but we're gonna.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This was just kind of a short, charming little mini series, and I liked it.
And then it's October, and we begin the Cursed Idol October.
Cursed Idol October, which I think we have definitely enough fodder to keep that going.
Yeah. Lots of Cursed Idol shows out there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Many.
So, Sarah, your favorite show Idol project.
Yes, Idol Project. Love Live School Idol Project, minus school, minus love, minus life. I watched it on, well, it's gone. I watched it on Kiss Anime, which doesn't exist anymore. Don't tell anybody.
Pepperonis.
Ribbon pepperonis. It's hot garbage.
Is it hot garbage or hout garbage?
Hot stinky garbage. Not
okay.
oat. It's yeah. I mean there's some sexy things in there, so it could be hot with 2 T's if you want.
Oh.
And then Star, you watched Band Boys.
Band Boys, Samurai Gem Bakumatsu Rock, the most historically accurate show that we watched on the podcast, certainly. I have no thoughts about this one except that I watched it because it was on YouTube, and I watched the episodes at 1.5 speed to get through it faster.
That's a good strategy for Samurai Jam Bakumatsu Rock.
It's how I get through Critical Role and most of the podcasts I listen to. Like, I got better things to... That sounds mean. I have things to do. I gotta go fast.
If our podcast listeners are like, Star and Sarah talk fast, it's just because we're used to listening to things at 1.5 speed.
It's how we go through life. It's 50% faster than the average mortal.
Speaking of mortals,
at
the end of October, we resurrected my wife from the dead, my goth wife, Athena, and we did Zombieland Saga.
Zombieland Saga!
And, well, as of airing this, season 2 of Zombieland Saga has started.
Yeah, I still need to watch it, but I kind of, I want to watch it right the fuck now, but I also kind of want to wait so it's fresh when we watch it in October, because, we're definitely doing that in October.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even going to be a fucking surprise. We've already got Athena on board to come back, because that's the one night of the year that she is resurrected.
Yeah, I communicated her through a Ouija board, and when I'm like, season 2 of Zombieland Saga, it just stayed on the yes, so.
Sarah, does the Ouija board make sounds like wah?
Wah.
That's how you communicate with your wife, purely through talking to a piece of cardboard that just, you just speak back and forth to the love of your life with Waluigi sounds.
Wah.
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 You guys have a complicated relationship, but you make it work.
We do make it work. It's really nice. Having a goth wife can be hard, that's all.
Well, that's why you have me for the other 364 days of the year. Wonk wonk.
Oh.
And I'm coming for your wife, Athena, you hear me?
Oh no! You gotta be careful,
stealer.
she knows a lot of curses.
Oh no, I'm in danger. Let's hope she doesn't listen to the other episodes of the podcast that she's not on.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't hear this. Anyway, so after Cursed Idol October was over, Sarah watched some more boys.
I watched some more boys. I actually rewatched Uda no Prince Sama. I had watched it before we had done the podcast. Same opinion about it. As a plot, it just felt like a dating sim. It'd be much better if the boys dated each other instead of the girl. It's my shipper's heart. They're like, but what if you kissed each other instead?
Sarah Idol Days podcast, professional shipper TM.
TM.
TM. And then after that was a 2-episode long Idolmaster stint.
Woohoo.
We did the Idolmaster movie. Which, I mean, I still hold firm on my opinion that it would be better if it was 30 minutes shorter.
Oh yeah, and that's when we got the Shiho text line. Her talking to Nico. Eventually talking to other Shiko.
The bitchy Shiho group text.
Bitchy Shiho group text. And we watched the movie because of our dumb pun of Thanksgiving, the Sankyu.
Yeah. Sankyu Project, which is,
Million Live,
that's what it is.
because it had some Million Live girls in it.
And 3939 Sankyu, it's a thing that Miku does.
Idolmaster and their puns.
Yeah. But then after that, I finally watched Idolmaster Side M that I've been putting off for, like, years. The good boys. I think the show that has made me cry the most, except for maybe... No, you know what? I actually did cry more at Side M than I did at Given.
Dad, Boys, and Teens.
Dads, Teens, and Boys made me cry, I think, 3 times, just from overwhelming amounts of emotion. First time I cried was because Terry Tendo is too good of a boy. The second time was Kaoru's like backstory made me cry, and then I think the third I maybe got a little bit misty during last episode because again I was just overwhelmed by the goodness of these boys.
Yep, Boys, Dads, and Teens. Boys, Dads, and Teens.
And then it was our Christmas special.
Woohoo! And we reviewed quote unquote songs based off of very arbitrary things we came up with.
Listen, the how much it makes me want to dance scale is a very scientific tool.
Yeah, so is the amount of jingle bells
analysis. Yeah.
The
jingle bell factor, the JBF.
We are almost certainly going to do it again. There's so many Christmas
absolutely.
songs.
Yeah, like freaking Love Live Sunshine, Aqua had a whole winter and Christmas themed album that came out like the day after we recorded that episode. So...
And we could also do just a whole episode on Snow Halation remixes, honestly.
You know, we could.
Cursed
Idol December. Just bringing it back.
Just bring all the Snow Halations in.
Yep, all of them, including the Come On and Slam and Welcome to Snow Halation.
And then, beginning of the year, we woke up for Wake Up Girls.
Wake up! Girls.
And we saw the super cute candy cane outfits.
They are disgusting. Throw them in the sea.
So cute.
Throw them in the sea. Throw them in the ocean or the trash where they belong.
And I had so much fun watching the horrible animation.
You mean the part where they just stopped animating it?
Yeah, but like I was looking through my phone and like I still have so many pictures.
You gotta post them in the Discord. You promised that you would.
I forgot. I'm like, oh yeah, this lady. I don't know what they're trying to do here, but it's so funny.
Yeah, Wake Up Girls is an experience. Like overall, I still enjoy the show, but it's got some problems.
Yeah, I was not a huge fan of Wake Up Girls, but I was a huge fan of the derpy animation, so I had a good time.
I know you were. Again, post those in the Discord, or I am holding you at, like, anime gunpoint.
Okay,
post
gotcha.
the goddamn pics. But yeah, then after that was our 2-part recommending each other a show to watch. Little mini-series. So Sarah told me to watch Given, and I cried about it.
Not an idol anime, but now it is.
Well, we'll get into that.
We'll get there.
We've got some plans. We're going to talk about the defining features of an idol anime, and why Given actually is an idol anime later in this episode.
Later.
Stay tuned.
And then I went on eBay and bought DVDs of AKB 0048, and it was wild, and I'm glad I own them so I can rewatch it.
I'm so glad you finally watched it. Like I said, I have been trying to get you to watch that goddamn anime since 2013.
Yep.
And all it took, my whole dark plan, the whole reason I started this podcast was so that one day I could finally fucking get you to watch AKB and cosplay it with me.
We're in it. And
well,
then...
now the podcast is over because I've accomplished my goal.
Rip. Well, not yet, because then was our season finale.
Oh god, it was the season finale, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no! Sarah, because of the timing of our anniversary, this April Fool's episode is going to be the season finale for all time.
Yep.
Oh no!
It's okay. It's like the last episode of the Grand Blue anime. They just like completely no plot and switch to Jujita just for the last episode. It's the same feeling.
Amazing. Yeah, so our April Fool's episode is we watched High School Musical, the most important idol anime.
The most important idol anime. The one that made Love Live what it is.
Yeah, the founding fathers.
The founding fathers.
Of idol anime.
So that was our last year.
Da-ba-da-da.
Da-ba-da-da.
Our recap. So in the future, season 2. We have some episodes already planned out. Like we know what we're doing for our next couple of episodes already. Like I've already watched the next show that I'm gonna talk about, and I think Sarah has too.
I've watched it now twice.
Oh boy, yeah. Well, I was gonna do that one with you, and then I decided to let you take the reins on it so that I could watch something that I was interested in. That's one more hint for the pile.
There we go.
But yeah, so we mentioned earlier that we definitely want to watch Idolish 7 Season 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's happening because we kind of our process is we wait until shows finish and then just watch them all at once so that we can kind of have them fresh in our brains for podcasting. Mm-hmm. But I want to go back and see my boys. I want to see what they're up to. They added some new boys.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. So we're definitely doing that pretty soon.
And then there's new Love Lives. There's the Niji
so
Kazaki, and then there's the next Love Live that's coming out soon.
And with Liella, I think is her group name. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
It's a smaller group too, right? It's like 6 girls.
Yeah, there's only 5.
Yeah, 5. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Spicy. Yeah, so I'm not sure when that anime is coming out, but they've been posting a lot of promo materials for it. But like between that and the movies, I think we have enough for another like Summer of Love Live if we wanted to do that again. A reprise. Love Live 2, Idol Boogaloo. Anyway, I already mentioned that I want to do Cinderella Girls. No immediate plans for doing that one, but we've got to do it eventually. Anyway, so yeah, we got to do all the Idol Masters. We've done a lot of the Love Lives. We got to do all the Idol Masters too.
Idol Masters.
Shut up.
You didn't do it this time. I just wanted to say.
I know, but it's bare bone. It originates from you teasing me about not being able to speak English.
No, it's about you just want to say Idolaster. I understand.
Shut the fuck up.
Idolaster feels like it'd be like a workout routine. It's gotta get your Idolaster.
The Idolaster morning workout.
Get your Idolaster into shape.
And kick. Make sure to smile. An idol is only worth as much as their smile. And kick.
Come on, Dad.
Wave those photo sticks high in the air. Oh my god, what if this was actually a thing? If someone is good at like 80s workout, idol themed workout tape.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Boy. And then so I'm not sure when we will do an episode about this because I haven't talked to you about this at all. I started seeing YouTube started recommending Idol-y Pride stuff to me. Ooh. And I guess it just finished, which is an anime that came out last season, and so it just wrapped up. And I started watching it. I've watched up to episode 4 now. It's actually really good.
Oh, I definitely. There's so many idol shows that have been coming out. Like I want to watch Dropout Idol Fruit Tart.
Yeah. They're making them faster than we can talk about them on the podcast.
There were like 2 witch idol ones. There was the one that I showed you that's coming out soon with the animals.
Yeah, that looks just stupidly horny.
Yeah, so horny, but yes, I'm so curious.
Yeah, so like there's a lot of new stuff just from this past season alone. But yeah, so like I probably relatively soon. I've just been watching Idly Pride in my own time, and I don't want to spoil it, but I will say, if you are like me and you like shows that kind of delve deeper into the characters and their kind of like motivations with some tragedy mixed in,
Oh no.
it's a good watch, but like it's surprisingly wholesome. I'll tell you about it after the podcast. I don't want to spoil it, but like there's they set up a very, very interesting story in the first episode. And it kind of like sets the ball rolling for the rest of it. And I'm very interested to see where it goes. I've seen a lot of very good reviews for it. The one negative review that I've seen kind of repeated is that it's predictable, but I don't care. I'm eating this shit up. It's very good so far.
I'm very interested. So yes, Idle Days has a lot of material, so don't worry.
Yes, I made a fucking spreadsheet, and it's like 50 some odd shows.
I went and I added to like my wish list and favorites everything that had simulcast on Crunchyroll and Funimation last season, and there were so many.
There's so many, yeah, because like I said, I've been watching stuff on Funimation, and you've just been adding stuff to your queue, and I'm like, there's too many shows.
Too many shows.
There's, like, this podcast will go until we run out of idol shows to watch, so, like, we'll be here a while, but...
Hype. So do we want to get into the variety show part?
Variety show! It's game time, y'all!
Game time! So, do you want to do your game first, or should I do my game first, Star?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Alright.
Rock, paper, scissors. I did scissors.
I did paper, so...
Okay, I go first.
Yay!
It's an audio medium!
Yay!
So, my game is called Stars Analytics Trivia! So, like I said, I'm kind of like our main behind-the-scenes person. I'm the one who, like, edits the opening and ending onto all of the episodes. I'm the one who uploads everything. I'm the one who has access to the account. I've offered if Sarah wants access to it, but she said no, so it's the Star Show for the back end. So I am in charge of keeping track of, like, all of our analytics and all of our social media stuff, which means that Sarah has never seen what our analytics look like.
No idea.
So now I'm gonna quiz her
Woohoo.
about them and see if she can guess correctly.
I'm so excited.
Yes. So I've got 3 questions, and we'll see how many of these you can get right.
I'm so excited.
Question number 1. Out of all episodes of the podcast so far, which one has by far the most listens overall? Okay. So, like, the most people have listened to this episode. Okay. A, Love Live Sunshine Part 1. B, Zombieland Saga. C, Given. Or D, Idolish 7.
I'm just gonna go off of base what I think is popular in general. Love Live?
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Love Live Sunshine Part 2 is for some reason our second most listened to episode. Our first most listened to episode is Idolish 7.
Oh, the good boys.
With like 50% more listens than the next most popular episode.
Whoa.
The boys are powerful.
We don't even have crabs in that episode.
We don't even have crabs in that episode.
Maybe that's why.
The good boys can carry themselves. They don't need crabs.
The crab walk them away.
Yep. Okay. So, question number 2. So which U.S. state listens to our show the most? I.e., which, like, so it's divided up by, like, which state has the most listens coming out of it. And then a bonus, what percentage of our listens come from that state? So A, Texas, B, New Jersey, or C, New York?
I'm going to say Texas because I know you have friends who listen to it.
I do have a lot of friends who I met through the cosplay idol community who I know listen to our podcast. Do you want to go ahead and guess a percentage?
13.
Okay. Wrong on both accounts.
Whoa.
New Jersey is our most popular state.
Yo.
I don't understand why, because I don't know anybody in New Jersey, and as far as I know, you don't.
No, New Jersey friends. What's up?
New Jersey's coming in clutch with 36% of our overall listener
people
amount.
in my time zone.
Texas, I believe, is number 2.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's New Jersey, and then California, Texas, Washington, Georgia, etc. And then the rest only have like 3 or 2% between them.
Well, I'm so happy to talk to all of you. How exciting.
What's up, New Jersey?
What's up, New Jersey? You guys?
We love you. Thank you.
New Jersey's just where all the iDOL 7 fans are at, apparently.
Apparently.
That's where you gotta have your party.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so final question, number 3. Can you finally turn this sinking ship around, Sarah?
No.
Have a little bit of confidence in yourself.
No confidence.
Have confidence. No confidence. If you understand that reference, congratulations. Anyway, so question number 3. The U.S. is obviously our top country for listens because most of our audience is there. Mm-hmm. With the U.S. being 63% of our listener base.
Ooh, 6% off.
I know, right? So close to being nice. U.S., you got to get your shit together. Mm-hmm. But what country is number 2? A, Japan. B, Canada. C, the UK. Or D, Germany.
I'm gonna pick our neighbors to the north.
The Canadians?
The Canadians.
Is that your final answer?
No, I don't know. I pick Germany. They don't speak our language, but I'm picking you guys.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what country also doesn't speak our language and listens and is the second most listening, country to our show? Fucking Japan. 5%.
Well, they speak our language of idols.
They speak the language of idols, yes. To be fair, Canada and Japan both have 5% of our listens, but Japan is a little bit above.
Hey.
Just a smidgen. So Canada, you're in 3rd place. You're coming up. And then Germany is our number 4 for some reason. Ooh. But yeah, I want to talk about this, actually. I don't know if any of our Japanese listeners are listening to this episode, but a fun thing happened a couple months ago. When we were in the middle of our Wake Up Girls coverage. Yeah, I told you about this, remember? Mm-hmm. So while we were doing our Wake Up Girls episode, I was, of course, posting Wake Up Girls themed stuff on our Twitter. And a Japanese Wake Up Girls fan account retweeted one of our announcements. And we gained, 20 followers on Twitter from that who were just, Japanese listeners. And I saw, some of their retweets, and used Google Translate on them because my Japanese is not that good. But basically a lot of people saying, this is a good way to learn English. Aww. Because they're talking about things that I know about.
You just have to slow us to 0.75%
because we talk comically so fast. So sorry for all of our ESL listeners, but we hope you enjoy the podcast. Thanks for coming in clutch.
Yay. Yeah, the only people in Japan I know who listen to it are my cousin and a family friend. So that's it. That's all I got.
Well, maybe they're just really big fans.
Well, maybe they are.
Enough to, have 5% of our total listener average.
There you go. Thank you, Star. This was so much fun. I had no idea about any of this. New Jersey.
So, yeah, New Jersey and Japan coming in clutch with the sick listens.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, now my part of the variety show is over. Sarah, it is your turn.
All right, so, Star, for my part of the variety show, I have 7 different song lyrics. 7. I figured 7.
So many.
I can shorten it if you want. But,
no, give me all of them. I'm up to the challenge.
And so I looked up English translations of the song lyrics. So I'm going to say them in English, so they'll be a little bit not what you're used to. Okay. And I would like you to try to tell me which anime they're from, and bonus if you know the song.
Okay. So for the record, are these going to be is it going to be one song per anime or?
One song per anime. And all of the animes / songs are either shows we watch together, shows you watch by yourself, or for 1 or 2 of them, they're just ones that you would have known the song. Either way.
Okay.
They're popular.
Okay, cool. Hit me. Okay. I'm up for the challenge.
I'm going to give you a low ball at the beginning. Are you ready?
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to read one stanza. I'm not going to read the whole song.
Okay. Well, yeah, I figured.
All right. from the rainbow-colored compass is a brand new melody that belongs only to us. I found this thing called self, so that's why I want to convey it to you, my 1000% love.
I was like, how is this a low ball? Oh. That's Udapri.
Udapri.
Got it done at 10% love. Hey!
Are you ready?
9. Are you ready? I'm a lady.
See, that's the thing with this. This is definitely one of the songs I was watching the show. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna watch the opening every time because it's a bop.
It's a fucking bop.
It's so good. Okay,
like I'm not a huge fan of Udapri overall, but like the
their
songs
music
are fucking
is so
jams.
good. Yeah.
All right, hit me with the next one.
All right, next one. All right. I'm not good at office work because pumping out green tea and photocopying just isn't my cup of tea. I wish I could go to a limited time sale. I've got confidence in my shopping abilities.
I know exactly what song this is, Sarah.
Uh-huh.
This is, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a song from Million Live, the mobile game. Isn't it?
It is.
Or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't it starts with an H, I think. I'm trying to remember the name.
Nope.
But I know it's not?
It doesn't start with an H.
Oh, God, what the fuck is the name of this song? I love this fucking song, but it's been so long since I played the mobile game, I can't remember it. Ah!
It's also an anime that we watched.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
Is it Idolmaster?
It's the Idolmaster. It's the song The Idolmaster.
Oh, womp womp. Okay, can I just tell you what I thought it was?
Yes.
Because there's another song that's extremely similar to that in the Million Live game.
I understand.
Hang on.
But you were right. It is Idolmaster.
Yeah.
After Weekend.
Hanazakari Weekend.
Yep.
That's what it fucking is. Because the lyrics to the opening lyrics to that song are extremely similar to what you just read out.
Idolmaster likes singing songs about not going to work.
Yep.
All right, here's the next one.
Okay,
people are born and people die. Our bodies perish. From the ashes, what is reborn is passion for the next generation.
Ooh. That's either 22-7 or AKB 0048, I think.
You're right, it's AKB. Reborn for next generation.
It's the reincarnation song, isn't it?
It's the ending.
Reincarnation. I had a feeling because it's so edgy. I'm like, that's either 22-7 or it's that one song from AKB.
You're doing so good, Star.
I am a champion.
You're
Hit me with the next one.
All right, the next one's gonna be hard.
Okay.
All right. Love makes your heart pound, but if love is loving, then let's go, because the chance will surely appear. The angel of love is smiling at you.
Oh, this could be fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at all the shows that we watched. I'm just trying to think. I'm just gonna go for the safe bet. Is this a Love Live thing?
It is not. It is.
Ah, shit.
The song that Cham sings in Perfect Blue.
Oh, come on.
I wanted to give you a hard one in there.
Oh, fuck off.
We're going to go back to a little bit easy because you'll know by the time I get in the middle of the song lyrics for the next one. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
If you remember, would it change anything?
The 21st night in September.
The 21st. Would it change anything? I can't meet my friends. Tamagotchi no longer grows. I'm done. Nothing changes anymore.
Yep. Zombieland Saga.
Which song do you know?
Read it again.
If you remember, would it change something? I can't meet my friends. Tamagotchi no longer grows. I'm done. Nothing changes anymore.
I'm not as familiar with the Zombieland Saga discography, but I do have them in my iDOL playlist on Spotify. Give me a minute.
Think of a song with Saki in it, because it's Tamagotchi.
Yeah, is it her solo song?
No, but it's the rap. Dead or rap.
That's what it is. Because I watched it in English.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, which song mentioned Tamagotchi, because I feel like that would stick out in lyrics. Of course, it's the fucking rap battle.
It's the rap battle. All right. Penultimate one.
All right, I'm lady.
All right. Without a sound nor a sign, our fate changes silently. At the thought of the coming future, my heartbeat quickens. When you feel troubled, I'll come running right away, wanting to hug you tightly. Wherever you are, no matter where, I'll fly high.
Love Life.
Yes. Do you know which song?
Snowhalation?
It's Snowhalation! Fly high!
I was trying to think, like, which song has the fly high in it? Snowhalation!
Alright, Star, last one. Are you ready?
I'm so fucking lady. Give it to me.
Ready?
I'm lady.
Let's dive in to our heart's content. We could go for a drive or go surfing, or there might be a summer love. It's the season for smiling, after all.
Eilish 7.
Natsuchiose!
My way!
See, Star, it wasn't that bad. I chose ones I knew you would know.
Well, thank you very much. You were kinder than I was, I suppose.
I also gave you some of the bangers, so...
Fucking bangers. Like, I have like a 30-plus song. Oh, no, it got longer. It's almost 100 songs on Spotify, just my iDOL playlist of all my faves.
Hey. You should share our iDOL playlist with everyone in the Discord.
It's got some stuff that's not idols in it, though, so I'm afraid. It's got some just random bullshit in it that sounds like
maybe
idols.
Maybe one day we'll make our own iDOL playlist.
We will.
Yes.
We'll have to. The Idol Days official mix.
So, Star, iDOL quiz, you did great. Yay!
Thank you. I got almost all of them right.
Yes, except for
I got
a really hard one.
I got at least the series correct for all of them, the overall franchise.
I stuck the perfect blue one exactly in the middle because I'm like, this is the most opposite of the tone of the show.
Womp womp.
I just want to put it in there.
I'm like, that could be literally anything.
Angel of Love.
Yep. All right. So, do we want to do the dumb thing?
Let's do the Q&A first and end on the dumb
Okay,
thing.
yeah, let's do the Q&A first, yes. That's a good idea. So I've compiled all of the questions we got from our beautiful listeners. Thank you, everyone who sent in a question for us. Do you want to start?
Yes. Okay, so the first question is by Wandering Dreamer on our Discord channel. They asked, what would your ideal idol anime look like, i.e. one main character or a group, single gender or mixed, romance, setting, etc. Star.
I'll let you answer this first because I'm very curious.
Okay, so it's gonna be romance for sure.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Of course, that's a given. That's a given.
Slice of life, romance, probably cute girls doing cute things, probably mostly girls. Like, if you could make Yuru Camp an idol show, it's that.
Yuru Camp, but they go to idol concerts.
Yeah, that's it. And maybe that's what they do. Maybe it's from... Oh, because that's the thing is I love the Budokan anime. Like, I love the fan characters. So maybe my idol anime is based on idol fans that are just cute girls, not creepy, just going to idol shows and having fun. That's my ideal anime. You should watch...
my next recommendation for you would be Million Doll.
Yeah,
like it's not great, but that kind of is the plot.
I read a little bit of the manga a long time ago.
Like, that's one of those shows with like the horrendous 3D animation, but I think it's one of those miniseries where each episode is only 10 minutes. I think you'd dig it because I watched it like 10 years ago, but from what you've described, it's kind of similar to that.
That sounds wonderful to me. Star,
you should watch it.
What's your ideal idol anime?
My ideal idol anime. My ideal anime. That was funnier in my head. I want to see more idols mixed with other genres. Specifically fantasy. I want magic idols. I know that there's a few shows out there that exist. I know, like, Lapis Relights is one of them. I've watched the first episode. We're gonna watch that eventually. But, like, I want high fantasy idol show, damn it. Because, like, the freaking Idolmaster events in Grand Blue and the Love Live events are kind of I want it without the isekai portion. I want magic casting fantasy adventure idols, damn it.
I understand.
And as far as like, I think like I prefer anime with like a smaller group so that we can get to know the characters better, have a lot of emphasis on like their struggle and their growth and their relationships. So probably like maximum of 5 I think would be a good number. I like Goyles. I want just something that makes me feel emotions and an emotional attachment to these fantasy magic idol characters.
I'm so excited, Star.
Yes. Alternatively, crabs.
Crab idols.
Crab idols.
We already did that. Love Live Season 1.
Yeah. Anyway. Next question. And this is actually one that I wanted to talk about, like, as far as the topic of the question, so this works. First off, just want to say I love you guys so much. This is from Pentacular on Discord, by the way. Thank you for your question.
And thank you for your compliment.
And niceties, yes, thank you. Your show is so much fun to listen to, and I, for one, enjoy your D&D jokes and podcast references. Thank you.
We can't help them.
Thank you for validating me. As for a question, have you considered talking about series with idols that aren't about idols? I was thinking like Gundam Seed, Sarazan Mai, etc. I know there are others, but I could understand not doing a full episode on stuff singularly, but maybe several. P.S. I'm eagerly awaiting more Udapri when you get the chance.
Our answer
thank
is...
you for your question.
Yeah, thank you for your question. Star and I have both talked about this. We want to, we just gotta figure out how.
Yeah, because, there's definitely, like, we could do a whole, like, mini-series just where we take 10 minutes each and talk about, like, this is an idol character from an anime that's not about idols. Next.
Or this is an idol episode. The hard part is it takes a long time to watch a full anime. And
yeah.
And so it's just the figuring out how we're going to do that with the time investment.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it would also be fun to do, like, this one might be difficult just because of the language barrier for a lot of them, but I think it would be fun to do episodes on, like, mobile games.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's a lot of idol series that are very popular that don't have an anime yet. Like, Tokyo Seven Sisters is one that sticks out to me. What are some other ones that don't have an anime? I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of those. I mean, I know we're the show about idol anime, and I've said this multiple times. It's like, when it gets an anime, we'll talk about it on the podcast. But I think, like, if we were ever in a time crunch, I think that would be a fun episode topic.
Yeah, for sure. And just, like, here's some idols. Like, here's Shadowverse. There's an idol who's also plays card games. Things like that. We could definitely do something.
Yeah. And here's Danganronpa, where the idol dies in the first episode. Oops. I don't think it's the first episode, but I was very bummed about that.
And then as far as more Udapri, it's on the list. We have a long list, and a lot of the ones, especially longer running series. We did do the Summer of Love Live, but we do kind of want to break some of the long series up so they're not just like a wall
4
of
months.
One thing. Yeah.
like Love Live is so popular, I think we can get away with it. It's kind of like universally enjoyed, but for stuff that's maybe not as so, it's a little bit more difficult to like get through the entire archives of a show with more than 3 seasons. Like, oh my god.
And actually some insider information, Wake Up Girls was originally going to be 2 episodes, but because of the movies we talked too long. So that's why it ended up as 3.
Yeah, we like, as we were recording the first episode, we were like, we can't make this a 2-parter. This is gonna have to be 3, isn't it? Fuck. Heck.
All right.
So that's that.
Next question is by Maimi Show on Discord. If you got to write a crossover movie between 2 different idol franchises, which series would you cross over? Who would be the main characters, and what would the plot be? I'd also like to add the stipulation that you can only pick 1 series per franchise, so no crossing over or including characters from both OG Idolmaster and Sidem, for instance.
I'm gonna let you answer this one first, because I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I was thinking for the chaos factor, 22/7 and AKB would be very wild.
Oh, shit! No, okay. Would this be a 22/7 Goes to the Future, or AKB Returns to the Past?
Ooh, probably...
Who gets isekai'd?
I think 22/7 gets isekai'd into space.
Oh.
Right?
I love it.
I feel like that'd be wild, because we have the evolution of the wall. We can tie all of this together. Takamina is going to have an experience with the main character from 22/7, probably. That sounds very exciting.
Fuck yeah. Miu. Our emo child.
Yeah, emu child.
Emu
child. And Takamina with her trying to, I feel like the 2 of them, right? And then Takamina trying to be a leader, but also her feelings of, like, you know, imposter syndrome. I think that could be fun.
Ooh, tasty. I like it. As far as for me, I don't know. Because, like, it would definitely have to be a show where, like, it's not just let's be idols, right? It would have to be some... Okay. Something with Zombieland Saga.
Ooh.
Sir, I've got it!
Oh, no.
You've already kind of hinted at this.
What?
Samurai Jam Bakamatsu Rock is revived for Zombieland Saga Season 4.
Okay, but if you want to, here's another idea. You completely genre twist given.
Oh no!
Boyfriend's back, Zombieland Saga.
Oh, fuck! That took me a second for it to click, but oh, Sarah, oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no! Listen, people have been asking when we're gonna get a season 2 of Given, and I think we just figured out how it's gonna happen. I know there's a lot of the manga that hasn't been adapted yet, but consider anime producers.
He becomes a zombie band boy.
Yup. And he's back with a vengeance, and he wants his boyfriend back. Oh no, somebody write a fanfic about that. I will do a live reading for the podcast.
Is that the legendary Yamada Tae on drums?
Okay, no, for real. I am putting this out there right now. If someone writes a fanfic of that, I want something My Immortal quality writing, okay? If you write that, we will dedicate an entire episode to reading it out as a dramatic reading on the podcast. I am putting this out into the universe. I want this so badly.
Oh my god, and the poor boyfriend is gonna talk with, like, Ai and Junko about, like, oh,
I want the drama. I will sip on this tea so much.
Oh
I want this now. Please, universe, give it to me.
He's back.
He's back.
I lived, bitch. Oh my god.
Oh no! Like, it has so much potential for tragedy, but also
humor.
Zombieland Saga. Oh no!
Yep.
Oh, I've peaked the mic so much during this bit.
It's fine. Oh god.
Okay, next one is significantly tamer. From producer Zetaflare on Discord. Thank you for your question. Which franchises would perform for an overseas con in your absolute dream idol concert, and where would you see them?
I would love to watch iDOL 7 in person.
Okay, but like, same though?
Yeah.
Same.
If they did like Natsushi Yose, it'd be like, yeah, this is the best.
It my way. Like, I'm not familiar with like the non-main boys. Like, I7 and Trigger are the only ones I know about. I know there's more groups like in the mobile game. I don't know anything about that. I'm waiting for them to get covered in the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I would rock the fuck out at an I7 concert.
Know. Same here.
Also, okay, so this may surprise you.
Oh.
I want to go to an Aqua concert so fucking bad.
I agree. I like Aqua
because like they had one and like they bring them over for Anime Expo occasionally, and like both times they did it, I was overseas, and I'm like, fuck up, I want to go.
I know.
I want to go to there just because like the experience, like the atmosphere of the concert seems like I want to be part of that WOTA. Yeah. I want to be part of like the switching the lights and doing all the cool shit and doing the rainbow. I want to do that. It seems like so much fun.
Yeah.
My bucket list dream is to see original Idolmaster concert at some point before I die, but those tickets are so fucking hard to get, and they're becoming fewer and fewer as the days go on.
And as far as where we would want to see them, somewhere where it wouldn't be really hard to get tickets, not sold out immediately. Yes. That's
my house.
My house.
Just we'll move the TV aside and we'll pull out the couch and we'll just watch them perform in my living room. Private concert just for me.
We get SwarmCon to exist again.
Oh my god, do you want to tell people what the fuck SwarmCon is?
We invented a con in our college, and then our co-highs took it and made it like a thing. But then and then everyone graduated, so. Yeah,
so they still have like Savannah Comic-Con, which I'm not sure if that branched off of that, but we both went to SCAD and we kind of invented a con because we wanted one.
Yep.
Anyways. So that I think that was like, but yeah, I want to see an Aqua show. I7 definitely also. Just anything with a solid WOTA gay, I think would be awesome to go to.
It'd be so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Of all the animes y'all have reviewed this past year, what would you say is the number one wackiest thing to happen? I got kidnapped. Oh, this is by Yuri Yazu on Discord. I got kidnapped by the
Hi,
iDOL
Yasmin.
Limonada.
Yeah. Sarah got kidnapped and replaced with a robot, and we're still trying to figure out where they've stashed her. So I'm just recording
Sarahbot
with
2.0.
Sarahbot 2.0 for the
Beep
meantime.
boop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think anything wackier than that's happened, but I have only been around since I got
I
kidnapped.
mean, like I said, I did go like just fucking absolutely feral at the end of the Bakamatsu Rock episode,
you
just
did.
screaming about the giant snakes
I
having a mental.
I went feral at the end of AKB.
We both did. I think we get one show per season where we just go absolutely buck feral at the end of it.
Yep.
Because goddamn. Also, hi Yasmin, thank you for your question.
Hello.
So, if you made a podcast pen light, what design would they have? E.g., color, logo, etc. And that is from Kasisama Cosplay on Instagram, or Kasisama.cos on Insta. Thank you for your question.
Thank you for your question.
And Sarah, I think that there's only one correct answer to this.
Triangle.
Oh, I was going to say crab.
Oh, crab. Oh, crab or
it's
triangle.
Crab in a triangle. Crab in a triangle.
It's a crab in a triangle, agreed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like Sarah and I both have our quote-unquote image colors that we use for our character art. I'm red, she's pink.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would just cycle between those two colors.
Yes. Or, again, it's just a crab. It's a glowing crab.
It's like an actual crab. You just go to the aquarium, steal a crab, feed it some, like, glowing phosphorus.
Put a pen light in each claw.
Yeah, I still, like, I conceptualized that sticker design. I'm gonna make it eventually.
Yeah.
We have our Woda crab. It's our unofficial mascot.
Yes. All right, next question. Have you guys ever tried to sing an iDOL song you like in English or another language? And this is by A_common_cosplayer.
My tragic backstory is being revealed.
Dun dun.
It's not tragic. It's not tragic. It's just very weeby. So, I'm gonna go off on a tangent for a couple minutes. When I was in college, I got very into doing Idolmaster fan dubs. And so I made a couple of videos where I, like, found off-vocal versions of Idolmaster songs, recorded, like, I wrote English lyrics for them, recorded myself singing them, kind of mixed it together very, very poorly, slapped it on top of a video of Makoto from the game, doing whatever performance was applicable, and just shoved it onto YouTube.
Incredible.
And I made like 10 of those before I got embarrassed and took them all off of YouTube.
Aw, baby star.
Baby star. Oh, they were awful. So one more thing to add to this is kind of around the same time I was doing these, I saw an audition form for an Idolmaster the Anime full cast fan dub, like English fan dub. I auditioned for it. I got cast as Makoto's singing voice because I can't act for shit. We never got further than making the trailer, and then it just kind of died. And then 8 years later, it randomly pops up in my YouTube recommendeds, and I was like, no,
they ghosted
it still
you.
exists. And we ghosted each other.
Gotcha. Well, I appreciate your deep, tragic backstory, Star. I have not ever recorded myself singing. I have a brother who's an opera singer. Anybody's voice compared to my brother sounds bad. Sorry, Star. But
understandable,
including mine.
Like, I've taken, like, a small handful of voice lessons in my entire life.
I technically have taken voice lessons, too.
Oh, yeah?
I just have a brother who is a professional singer. It's so hard. What am I supposed to do?
You and me are gonna do some, like, idol covers at some point. I think it would be cute and fun.
It could be very fun. I agree. But we have to make our own crab song.
Pinch, 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 crabs!
Crabs. Incredible.
So, last question is from Kat Chan's on Twitter. What are your personal favorite and least favorite shows you've reviewed on the podcast?
Okay, favorite shows. I loved AKB a lot.
I'm glad.
Great. I Idol 7 sneak surprise was not expecting it.
He's come from behind with the steel chair!
Yeah, with the steel chair, iDOL 7. Least favorite, I found Sukiuta really boring to watch, and...
Worse than Idol Project?
Yeah, because Idol Project was short. Here's the thing. It's like Idol Project was 4 episodes, half an hour each. So I could at least get through Idol Project, but Sukiuta was a full season, and like halfway through, I'm like, I need to go and watch Sukiuta. And apologies to all the Wake Up Girls fans, but I kind of got like that towards the end of Wake Up Girls too, where I'm like, I gotta watch Wake Up Girls.
The second season of Wake Up Girls is a train wreck, so I can't.
Two.
Yeah, like the first one was okay. The movies were interesting. The second season was woof.
Yeah.
As for me, I will second I enjoyed Idolish 7 significantly more than I thought I would. Also, Love Live Sunshine.
Yeah.
Grew on me quite a bit. Like, as far as new shows that I hadn't seen before, those two were probably my faves for my top picks.
Hey.
As far as least favorite, like, there's nothing that I watched that I hated, but like I said, Samurai Jam Bakamatsu Rock, I did watch at a sped up pace so that I could get through it faster.
So now, Star, we have finished the Q&A.
We have finished the Q&A.
And
this is all the stuff that we officially had planned for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
But a few nights ago on our kind of friend group chat, one of our mutual buddies from college came to us with an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to describe, Sarah?
Well, let's see. Let me scroll back in the Discord and find the quote.
Oh, just read like the actual message.
Good
luck digging through all the memes.
Oh my gosh, so many memes. 1 second. All right. This is from our friend at Beinfisk on Twitter.
I thought it was Banefisk.
Banefisk. Yes. Beinfisk.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sarah and Star. You know those alignment charts people have made, like X is a sandwich, with a scale from ingredient/structure radical to ingredient/structure purist? You all should make one for Idol anime.
So Lively sent us that at late at night, 3 days ago before we recorded this, and now we're like, oh shit, we gotta do that for the anniversary episode.
So, our last segment is we are going to make an Idol purist to Idol rebel alignment, Punnett square sort of chart. Top row is Idol purist to Idol rebel. Left side of the Punnett square is anime purist to anime rebel.
Yep.
So here's where we are now.
So I made us a blank template,
mm-hmm.
And I will be posting screen caps of this after this episode goes up. So I think first of all we need to figure out, this is gonna be the rest of the episode.
Yep, we're here.
We're here for this. This is just gonna be us hashing out the creation of this what makes an Idol anime Punnett square chart. So first Idol purist, the definition of an Idol purist, I think it needs to be Japanese based. Because,
yes. Do we want to have that be anime purist?
I think both.
Okay, Japanese
because
person.
The concept of pop idol, I think that we stick to is more Japanese. I know there's K-pop idols too, mm-hmm. but I think for our purposes, strictly Japanese media surrounding the lives of characters that are in name idols who perform and do song and dance numbers, etc.
I agree. Yes. Idol purists.
Okay, and then idol neutral is just, I think, any performer who does music.
Yes. I agree. Performers who do music.
Performers who do music. Okay. Idol rebel.
Anyone who performs, and maybe performers who do music like singing music or theater, and Idol rebel could be any music. Idol rebel could be play the guitar.
Okay, so we could do idol rebel is any musician.
Any musician.
And then idol neutral could be what did you say for that one?
So it could be music on stage. So
maybe performers who sing on stage.
Yes, that sounds great.
Okay, so
this one would include bands, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so idol purist, Japanese performers who perform song and dance numbers either solo or in groups. Idol neutral, performers who sing on stage. Idol rebel is literally any musician.
Or maybe any musician or entertainer in general, right? Like, it could just
I like that, yes. Any musician or entertainer.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, so now let's do the anime column. So anime purist.
So I feel like for this, maybe we could say an anime is an animated series. So we could say this is like a full series. Made in Japan. And I guess 2D animated. 2D or 3D. So no live action.
No live action. You're watching me flail through this
That's
because
all
we
fine.
share this Google Doc. Okay, anime neutral. I feel like stuff like Avatar: The Last Airbender and stuff would fall into here. It's animation. It looks like anime, but it's not necessarily made in Japan.
Animation, not necessarily made in Japan. Yep.
Okay, anime rebel. Any piece of media.
If there's any, like, if there's 5 seconds of CG, if there's any animation at all. There we go. All right. So, start.
Any media with any animation at all, VFX included.
Yes, absolutely. So, I had done a very rough idea.
Okay, hit
when
me.
Leebly sent this, so we can go through it though. Idol purist, there's a lot, right? Like,
Yeah,
most of the stuff we do.
yeah,
So,
most.
Idol
Using the
master is
operative
an
word.
idol anime for sure. Idol purist,
Yeah.
Anime purist.
Yeah, so idol purist, anime purist, I feel like Love Live and Idolmaster
Yes.
would fit nicely in here. Along with a lot of other stuff, but we're sticking to just basics for this.
Yes.
Love Live / Idolmaster is an idol anime. Which one do you want to do next?
So let's stay on anime, right? Because these are the easier ones.
Yeah.
And you can contribute
idol.
to this.
Yeah, so anime purist, idol neutral. I feel like this is where the band anime would go.
Mhm. Bandori or
Given.
Review Starlight. Yep.
Given. Well, Review Starlight, I would say Idol Rebel.
That could be Idol Rebel. I agree.
Okay, so Idol Rebel would be Given, and I would also like to add D4DJ into the mix.
Sure,
because,
let's do it. So,
yeah.
Review Starlight and D4DJ.
Review Starlight, D4DJ.
And that is Anime Purist, Idol Rebel.
Yep. I'm also going to add Show by Rock to Idol Neutral Anime Purist because I
agree.
got some people, like, griefing me when I included it into my Idol Anime PowerPoint.
No, it's here. Yes. Idol Neutral Anime Purist. And then after this, after we get out of Anime Purist is when we're going to start getting wild.
Where it's going to start Breaking Bad.
All right.
Okay, so the Anime Neutral row.
All right.
Animation not necessarily made in Japan. Idol Purist Anime Neutral.
Hi, Puffy Yumi.
Oh, shit, yeah. Now, would they be true neutral, though? Because they are a band.
True, they are a band.
They are a band, they are not specifically
Oh,
idols.
gosh, you're right.
I'm gonna put them in the true neutral column.
Okay, we're putting them there now.
God, I loved that show. I had the soundtrack, and I would listen to it on my pink Walkman. Sentences that make you feel old.
I love it, Star.
Which means that we still need to figure out an idol show that's not necessarily made in Japan.
Yes. Or it could, I mean, if we're saying it's not necessarily an animated series, it could be a
Ooh,
movie.
you know what? I got one.
Yes.
I got one. Voice of Fox.
Oh, I don't know this.
I think it's technically, it's a Japanese anime, but it is based off a Chinese comic.
I think that counts.
That's one I want to watch eventually, but it's not super high on my list. It's basically like, you know how some books will have ghost writers? This dude's like a ghost singer.
I love it.
And so he's like, provides the voice for this like popular idol, but he's the one doing all the singing, and the actual guy sings like trash. I watched like one episode of it. Okay, anime neutral idol rebel.
Steven Universe.
So anime, putting it on there.
Steven Universe. He sings. And
Also,
he
I
performs.
think we can put pretty much any Disney film in this. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
And most Disney princesses are idol anime.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, Anime rebel, idol purist. This one's hard.
I wrote down Hatsune Miku.
You know what? Yeah.
It has
I'm
to
not
be
even
a
gonna
show.
write Vocaloid is an idol anime. Just Hatsune Miku is an idol anime.
Hatsune Miku is an idol anime.
Hatsune Miku is an idol anime.
Yep.
Got it. That
Yep,
works.
Because she's a
Okay.
Japanese performer, and she's a type of media.
Yep. Certainly is. Okay. Idol neutral, anime rebel.
High School Musical.
Yeah.
So here we are. This is us proving that our season finale is an idol anime. Because there was that 5 seconds of animation when the fireworks went off.
When the fireworks went off, Sarah! I talked about that shot because it was so bad. I'm sure there's more visual effects in there also, but you get the idea.
Yes.
Okay, now, radical idol anime anarchy.
Well, this can be anything.
This could be literally
My middle
fucking
school
anything.
band is an idol anime. I don't know.
No, I feel like we have to take this more seriously. This has to be a show. American Idol?
American Idol? Well, no, they sing on stage, so that would be neutral.
They do. Okay, I'll put that in the neutral column. God, this is harder than expected. I feel like you could just put any band show in here.
Yeah.
Like, is All Time Low a band show?
I don't know.
I just know that people reference it all the time.
I maybe it's a band show. I don't know.
Maybe it's a band show. I don't know. Nope. Sarah, I got it. I got it. Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana is. Well, no, because I feel like she's idol
Because she sings
neutral
on stage.
again.
She's idol neutral.
She's
too.
idol
What the
neutral.
fuck?
Hannah Montana's idol neutral. We need.
Fuck. Why is it so hard to be radical anarchy?
Why is anime rebel idol neutral so filled up right now?
Because of who we are as people. Anyway.
Okay. I gotta focus. Somebody.
You gotta really think about this.
So it's a performer.
I feel like our listeners are probably screaming at us right now.
Isn't there like a decom with people on stage? Camp Rock?
Camp Rock, shut up.
Oh, but we're putting given and neutral.
What the fuck is it? No, what the fuck is that with Jack Black in it? School of Rock!
Yeah, but that would go back in neutral because your performer's singing on stage.
Fuck!
We're hacking
Damn
up.
it!
This is more like Enchanted, you know? Like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is like live action Disney. This is like Sound of Music. Well, no, because it's Sound of Music they also sing. But this is like the one with the band in Indiana.
The what?
This is Willy Wonka.
Oh no.
The Oompa Loompas and Willy Wonka. Are an idol anime.
Sarah, I think you cracked it. Willy Wonka is an idol anime.
Because they're not singing on stage, they're just singing.
They just sing.
Yep.
And they do perform in a group.
They do perform.
But they're definitely not idol purist category.
No.
So we're gonna post this
Yep.
on our various social media feeds and Discord after this episode goes up. We want to hear what you guys would put in these columns.
Yes, please share. Maybe we should give them a blank one.
Yes, I will absolutely post a blank one.
Oh gosh.
Because I'm gonna remake this with pictures and post it.
Yes, please.
And see what the fuck happens.
I'm so excited. So, thank you all for joining us on our
Absolutely
1 year
chaotic.
anniversary. Appropriately chaotic 1 year anniversary episode.
Thanks for listening to our podcast for a whole dang year. This
Woohoo.
project that we kind of started on a whim because I texted Sarah one day, was like, hey, do you want to do a podcast about idol anime? And she was like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
And
a
then
millennial who doesn't have a podcast yet, sure.
And so we were like, yeah, let's fucking do it. Should we talk? I mean, we've already given a couple hints as to what the next few episodes are going to be, but so our very next episode, our last episode for April, I feel like we have given you guys plenty of hints so far.
But it will be, I will be the one running the show, but it is one that Star has seen in the past.
Yeah. This is gonna go in. I feel like this one would go in the idol neutral anime purist category, or maybe even no. You know what? I think this is idol rebel.
I think this is idol rebel.
This is idol rebel anime purist category.
It's between neutral and rebel. It's right in there.
Yeah, because, like, technically, they do idol stuff, but it's...
Yep, that's the huge spoiler right there.
And then immediately after that, we are doing a hardline traditionalist, idol purist, anime purist show.
This is how we're going to describe things now.
Yeah, I feel like this is just how we're going to categorize shows from now on.
Whenever anyone's like, when we get to anime rebel in the description, people are going to be like, oh no.
Like, oh no.
Oh no.
What the fuck are they doing now? But yeah, so this is one, we definitely mentioned the name of the series in this episode. It's one we've been putting off for a while that we're finally going to watch, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's as far as we have planned, but we'll see what happens after that.
Woohoo.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
All right, well, hey Sarah, if people want to find us on the internet, well, where can they go?
You can go to our website. It's idoldays.card.co. That's idoldays.carrd.co, or idoluminati.net.
With 2 L's.
2 L's.
And then we also have a social media where I post like silly things once a week. We post episode reminders, that sort of thing. We are at Idol Days Pod, IDOLDAYSPOD on both Instagram and Twitter. And also, if you go to our website or you check our social media, you will find links to our Discord server where you can come and chat with us.
Yeah, come chat with us, hang out, tag us on social media, fill out your idol alignment chart.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to be posting a blank on like all our social media, and we got to come up with a hashtag so that people can post their own.
I am so excited.
Yes, bless. All right.
Thank you everyone. Thank you for following us for 1 year. We've
been Lady.
See you next live. Bye.
Bye.